moved here from the Kanawha Valley in 1979, and we thought we had gone to paradise. Everything was clean and beautiful. We did not realize that mining still occurred in Fayette County. In 1991, there was an effort made to bring a surface mine into our hollow, which is called Shades of Death Creek at Victor. In my ignorance, I decided no, that was not going to happen, and I kind of got my neighbors together, and we decided to protest this mine. Now, my neighbors were very fearful. One man said, "They'll take my pension if I help you." One man gave me $50 and said, "Take this and do what you need to do with it, but don't give my name. I'm afraid of retaliation." And this is the way it is here. We had a hearing. We won the first hearing. We then prevailed and won the second hearing, and we managed to stop that particular effort for the mine. The next effort was in 2006 here in Ansted, when the same operator wanted to run coal trucks across the mountain, fully overloaded coal trucks, down a very steep road, making a 90-degree turn by the Head Start school. The mayor and the town, some of the townspeople, myself included, were convinced that this would be deadly. Okay. So the AIM committee, which is a volunteer group in town, made a resolution that we would protect the area. We did that, and it's been an ongoing fight ever since. We did get that effort stopped. They ended up running the coal trucks down through Jody, which is closer to Golly Bridge and actually closer to the mine site. Okay. But I thought that what they fully intended to do at that time probably was to set up an area in Ansted as they came closer this way, where they could take the coal out without having to go that way. Mm-hmm. Since the farther away they got from where they were mining, the more it would cost the company. Yeah. So we've been working on this ever since 2006. We have slowed it down. We have a state case and a federal case. First of all, if I can remember this correctly, we won the first hearing. The permit should never have been granted because there was so much silica in the rocks in this mountaintop and so much selenium that it even quoted in the DEP's permit that the selenium was so toxic if it were not encapsulated quickly and correctly, that the effects would be irreversible. The problem with the selenium is the coal industry does not still to this day know what to do with it. They do not know. This came out at a federal hearing this past year. They had been given 3 years to do something with it, and they finally had to admit in this hearing they still didn't know how to encapsulate it. But they still were granted the permit to take this top off. So that's typically the way it goes if you're trying to fight the industry in this area or any area in West Virginia. So now we're still involved, our group, with Sierra Club, still involved in a lawsuit with all the Clean Water Act violations. There are over 6,500 Clean Water Act violations on this permit, and it's still been granted. So, yeah, we have a federal suit against about the Clean Water Act and about this permit having been granted. And we still are waiting on the outcome. That's not settled yet. So we live in hope, and we would like to see this area back in here from Golly Bridge to the Meadow River protected, because Fayette County's only industry for the future is tourism. It's all we have any hope of having anything here. And the more habitat that you desecrate, and the more wildlife you kill, and the more water you pollute, and the more air you pollute, then all that is gone. So this is really a human rights issue, more than anything.